All right, real quick. Everything that I use in this video will be in the description box below to my Amazon. If for some reason I don't have something on there that you would like to know what I use, please feel free to message me, and I'll be more than happy to share with you what I use. Anything that you have questions about, please feel free to ask. All right, thank you. All right, so welcome to our next video. Today we are doing Kung Pao Chicken. I have a guest with me, my youngest son, Jeffrey.
Hi.
He's going to be in the background doing some little things for me and handing me the ingredients. And before we start, I'll show you my veggies. So I got garlic, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and a zucchini. And there's also some celery and some green onion down in there as well. I just went ahead and chopped up the veggies, and I chopped up the chicken into about 1-inch cubes, give or take. First, we're gonna make the marinade for the chicken. We'll mix it together, and then we'll set it on top. And then as we get everything else together, we'll pull it back out and start cooking with it. So first, we got our bowl, and I'm gonna need 1 tablespoon of the cooking wine. Here's our cooking wine. We're gonna mix it in our glass bowl. I've never made this Kung Pao chicken before. I have made other kinds before, but it was just in a bag, and this one of the pre-mix bags. You need 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. Here's my light soy. I know Kung Pao chicken is one of my favorite Chinese dishes, and I've wanted to make it for a long time, so I thought I would make it and share it with everybody. 1 tablespoon of that. Then I need a teaspoon of baking soda. 2 teaspoons, sorry, 2. Then I'll need 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. So 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Gio's breaking up our chilies.
Making sure there's no top, these little green tops on it.
So we'll go ahead and mix all that together. And this is for our coating for our chicken. This is after we do this, we're going to start the pan. Or we're gonna let it marinate, sorry, then we're gonna start the pan. And supposed to get it nice and hot and put a nice coating on the outside of the chicken. So this is just a coating to give it a nice glaze and to help keep the moisture inside the chicken. So put this back in the fridge and let it marinate for about 10 minutes, it suggests. And then while it's marinating for about 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and make our the sauce for it. Then we'll get started cooking.
I've done that.
We'll let this marinate. So for our sauce, we're going to need a 1/2 cup of chicken broth. We're going to need 5 tablespoons of light soy. Our light soy, 5 tablespoons. Right. Then we're going to need 2 tablespoons of the vinegar. 2 tablespoons. And next we're going to need the wine. So we need 2 tablespoons of the wine. Then the next will be the dark soy. Give me 2 teaspoons So we're gonna need 2 teaspoons of the dark soy. I need the hoisin sauce. So 2 teaspoons of this. 2, so that's the hoisin sauce. Then I will need 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Cane sugar.
Alright. Then I will need 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. This is making our this is gonna make our sauce for the Kung Pao. We'll mix it all together.
What's the sauce? Then you add the chicken.
Right, our cornstarch. We'll mix that up. Mix it up until the sugar dissolves. Once that camera turned off, I'll try and show the color of it. I don't know, hopefully I get it. That's looking pretty good. So here's our sauce. Alright, now we'll go ahead and turn on our stove and get it nice and hot. I think the rice is done.
With that.
So I don't know, it's probably hasn't been about 10 minutes, so we'll go ahead and pull it out and get it started. It says 10 minutes if you can. So we're gonna get it nice and hot. So I got this recipe offline, and it's not exactly the same. I changed some stuff out. We're gonna be using cashews instead of peanuts, and I also switched up some of the veggies to veggies that my wife and I wanted. So that's different. And then everything else is the same. The sauce, the broth. They says you can use chicken stock as well. I just used some broth. The chilies, I didn't use all the chilies that they asked. I just used these ones. And I'm gonna get this nice and hot, and then we'll go ahead and cook the chicken with the coating on it. It says cook it hot and fast, and then we'll lower the heat down and put the sauce on it and put the veggies in it as well. So we're gonna get the chicken with a nice brown coating, put the veggies, and then we'll put the chilies in last, and then that should be it. And hopefully after I get used to doing cooking videos, I'll get better at it.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get equipment that'll last longer. That other camera, it died already, and I just charged it, so.
And then you can do some.
Let that simmer for a second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to erase make some room for some more footage.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got done browning the chicken.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna add the veggies. All my veggies in there. Back up the heat. So like I said, the veggies, I got green onion, I have zucchini, celery, and I also have red and green bell pepper. Those are chosen by my wife pretty much. And then also we're using cashews instead of peanuts. It smells good, and so we'll let that cook for a little bit. Gotta get the heat back up, and then we'll add the sauce. let it simmer for a little while. Then I'll add the chilies and mix it back around, and then should be good to go. And then I'll add the cashews as well. So we're getting the heat back up. We'll cover it back up. Then I'll go ahead and I'll just mix this up again. Just because some of it has settled. Hopefully it shouldn't take too much longer. And then again, since my other camera died, I'll bring the camera over. We'll show. And I'll bring it over to you. And I'll show you the finished product. As far as the cashews, I'm just going to put a handful in there. Doesn't really say how many to put in there, how many not to. For our peppers, we just about a half of a handful in there, broken in half and the tips taken off of it.
Yeah.
And our sauce.
I did my best to break off the tips.
The sauce smells really good. Alright, go ahead and put in the peppers and the cashews. Alright, we'll go ahead and put on our sauce. I made a pretty big batch. I think the batch said it was feed up to 6 people. Alright, lower the heat, let it simmer for a couple minutes, and then that should be good. So that's it. So I'll get a picture of the finished product. Again, I apologize about the other camera. My second camera is going to get me cooking everything. This is just the main. This is just the main camera that's going to capture the whole process. But that's it. I'm gonna show the finished product here in a minute. I'm almost done. Again, this is Kung Pao Chicken, just a recipe I got offline, and I modified a little bit. I added and took some stuff that I didn't want, switched out the peanuts for cashews. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below. Let me know how I'm doing, how it's going, and I'm excited to do this, get underway. I know I have a lot to learn again, and I'm trying to get better recipes together. So that's pretty much it for now. Like I said, I'll put in a picture of it.
Yeah.
And so thanks again for following us. I really appreciate all the support and all the positivity, and everybody who's helping me out getting this. You know, my son for helping Gio, for my middle son Austin, and my wife for getting me some of the ingredients, and then for my oldest son Marvin, he's the one who edits the videos and helps set up the lighting and the camera angles and stuff like that. So I just want to say thanks to everybody for your help, and thank you guys for following along, and please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll get out more videos, and I'll get better at it as we go, and I just appreciate everything. So thank you very much.